5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoo, child. Okay. You know, I gotta say this. I really prayed before I recorded this video because I was like, God, do I really talk about this? Do I share my thoughts in this conversation? And God said, go. Say it. So here's the deal. I want to say this first. Most of y'all know I come from radio. And in my radio career, I did so many things with Remy and Papoose. And I have to say this. I truly have nothing but love for both of them. Both of them have always been so kind to me.
But
both of them have always showed love to me when I run into them at any events. I'm going to be honest. I was sad when they broke up. But you know, life happens. And sometimes marriages end. So, but I still wish them nothing but love and joy as they go their separate ways. But this message is more for Clarissa, because when I saw this post, it actually made me feel sad, and I think it's worthy of the conversation. First of all, I want to say, Clarissa, I am so proud of you. As a young black girl, you are out here breaking barriers. You also chocolate, so you know I'm loving it. You know, I am loving it. We are all so proud of you. But that's what makes me so sad, because you are online arguing with a wife about her husband, even planning on being baby mama number 4. And I just outside looking in. If that's what you want for your life, then be our guest, right? Like, it is your business, it is your life, and you have to live it. But I just think that sometimes younger girls, because they will call us the old aunties, can't see the play that we can see. And I think you got to think about something deeper, which is your career. You know, there's so much conversation behind this, and I saw a lot of people talking about, well, she's in love and he loves her and they should start a family. But honestly, I don't think this is what we call in love. I believe this is what we see when we see a lack of love, because a lack of love is trying to source it from another human being, and they're trying to get filled in. And
yeah, Kendra, you would have no idea what love is. You're 45 years old, never been married. The last relationship you had with a man was with a Nigerian scammer, right? You don't even know what it's like to be in a real relationship. So whatever you see is through a strong, independent, don't need no man, don't want no man. You just want your money. I mean, and if you can die with your money and take your money to, you know, I'm not going to judge, to wherever you're going to go after you pass through this life on earth, then if you're good with that, okay, so be it. But you have no idea what it's like to be in love, to be with someone, cohabitate with someone, and all these type of things. Compromise with a man. You don't have no idea. So whatever you're saying, it holds no weight at all.
And I just personally do not believe that God is going to bless a woman with somebody else's husband. Now, yes, things don't work out, but I just don't believe it to be true. I believe that if you and your wife decide to go separate ways for whatever reason, and this goes for both, you should be officially divorced and then pursue your next relationship with a very clear foundation. Doesn't always happen that way.
God don't have anything to do with an official divorce. An official divorce, first of all, a marriage is a contract between you, that person, and the state. That's what that is. What makes it official is through you, that person, and the state. So God has no play in that. You sound so dumb. You sound so dumb. And then not only that, legally, a man can only have one wife. This is true. He's not married to Clarissa. Monogamy is not in the Bible. Monogamy is some relatively new concept as far as based on the origin of man. Monogamy is some new concept. On the earth, there's more women than men as a whole. roughly 80% of men make, roughly 20% of men on the earth make 80% of the children. Where's the monogamy in that? So what you're saying, I mean, so God makes a decision on, okay, when the divorce is final, now you can get your blessing. When marriage and divorce is totally a worldly thing, you make no sense, Miss Lady. You're conflating all type of stuff that makes no sense.
But I think if we're going to bring God into this, I believe that is the way it should go. And what really inspired me to make this post is her post of saying, yes, we're working on a family, and yes, you're invited to the barbecue. And this is what I see all the time. Like, we're always talking about the man cheating and, he was wrong to cheat. But we don't have enough conversation about women not having enough respect for other women. And the fact that you are telling a wife that I am trying to build a family with your current husband and you are invited to the barbecue, girlfriend, what? What is happening here? Baby girl, you are ready to go to bat for a man against a woman that's known him for over 20 years and you've known him for 8 months. But I think what really made me sad is not, if you're willing to defend your relationship, that's one thing. But the fact that you're willing to stop your career, because I think, you know this more than me, once you become pregnant, your boxing career will forever be changed. And there's no guarantee that you'll be able to get back to this badass level that you are right now. And if you're willing to walk away from your career to pursue your family, that is your business. But you're willing to do that with a man who is married to somebody else, that you have no guarantee that he's going to show up for you until the rest of your life. What's going to happen when your career is over? Will he go on to the next? So again,
see, that's why she has no room to talk on relationships, families, or anything else, because she is going to any relationship with fear. You have to go into a relationship with good faith. Meaning is that I'm going to put my best foot forward. And if I think that's the case, I'm going to trust that my man, the mate that I have chosen, he's going to put his best foot forward. Now, it don't always work out, but you go into it with fear, most of the time it's just going to fail. And then nothing is perfect. We're humans. Things change, situations change, our feelings change, this, that, and the other. But I guarantee you, if you go into it with good faith and good intentions and you stand on those things throughout the duration of whatever the duration is going to be. The duration could be 6 months to 60 years. It can be that. But she has no room to talk on relationships or family or anything else. She has no experience.
And I don't have any malicious intent. And I know that this conversation is being had, but I did want to share just my perspective, because I just don't believe, don't believe. I know for sure God is not sending a man to you in chaos. If you have to have a man and it's chaotic, that is not sent from God. Period. I don't care what y'all want to say about it. This is too chaotic. You have to be online. Now the whole world is in your relationship. We're in your relationship because you brought it to social media. So once you bring it to social media, it's all our business. It just is what it is. But I say this with all due respect. I got nothing but love for you. I want to see you win in all aspects of your life, in your career life and in your personal life. But I just encourage you, before you have...
This the end of this video. This lady, she what she's saying is just dumb. What she's saying is dumb. And the way that she's getting you ladies and women to listen to this type of bullshit, she's throwing God into it. Your mate has nothing to do with God. Your mate is your natural choice. Is your choice. God is not gonna send you someone. How is that even? I mean, how is that even possible? Especially as a woman, you choose to let this person into your life. I mean, is God, I mean, you so deep into God, you go, that's the one. He is the one. And then 20 years later down the line, he cheats, and then you upset. Y'all get divorced, 5 children later, blah, blah, blah. Would God do something like that? I don't think so. So it just tells me God gave us the gift of choice and reason. We can figure these things out. If you like the video, dislike the video, share the video, comment on the video. You can go to YouTube and look up Mr. Info 5000. Peace.